All right, Coach, Pre-NCAA is this weekend. How big of a measuring stick is this for your squad heading into conference championships a couple weeks later down the road?
Well, obviously, we had the opportunity to compete at the Greater Louisville Classic, which gave us a chance to compete against some of the better ranked teams in the country, as well as some of the ranked teams in our region. Obviously, we had quite a few of the Sun Belt schools where everybody will be vying for a conference championship in cross country, but people we believe really have a solid shot of getting it done. So we had head-to-head competition with them, and then this week gives us the same type of opportunity to compete against elite Division I level talent and teams that are highly ranked, as well as individuals who are highly ranked.
How big of a benefit was it for your runners to run Tom Sawyer already just a couple weeks ago?
Well, I think for us it pays dividends down the road because that's also where they're going to host the national championships. And obviously we've got a fairly young group of student athletes who will be competing here for the next couple of years, so we want to expose them to that. And I think we've done a very good job of presenting the schedule to them in a manner in which, they grow up. I mean, for instance, we dropped the home meet here in order to go to Vanderbilt, where Vanderbilt had several ranked teams, and it was an 8K, and it worked out well for us. So I think going back to Louisville again will only pay dividends down the road.
On the men's side, Joseph Chavez accomplished some tremendous things in his first 3 meets running for you guys. How special of a talent is he? Well,
Joseph is very good. Obviously, he came in indoors and broke the conference record in the 3,000, which is still for a long time by former Hilltopper, All-American, and national champion Sean Dolman, who also went on to be an Olympian. So that just kind of gives you an idea of where he is progressing to. Obviously, he's got to stay humble and keep working, but Joseph is a talent.
Sean Hurd, Kyle Chatterberg's getting healthy, and Dave McConey, obviously some of your top runners. Do you feel like your team is rounding into shape in the later parts of the season?
I do. I think for us, we've just got to be ready for the conference championship, then obviously regionals and nationals. And you want to put them in a position so they can race the competition, but at the end of the day, you want to be healthy. And for us right now, we know those guys can run, so it's just about being healthy and getting them to the track when it's time to go. Before the season started, you said your women had to grow up real fast because you had a lot of youngsters. Do you think they've done that? I think they have. I look at Katie Lieber, where she is right now. I'm extremely impressed with where Lindsey continues to improve too, and I think Kim Dominguez is doing an outstanding job of starting to come on, and we've just got a lot of young ladies who really want to be good, and so they're putting in the work necessary to do that. We've just got to continue to put them in a situation to be successful. How encouraging is it to see the kind of success Lindsey's had earlier in her career? Well, we believe when we were in the recruiting process that we had one of the best kids coming out of Kentucky, and obviously Lindsey's starting to really show that. I think she has a tremendous opportunity to get better and be one of the good ones here at Western Kentucky University, and so do I think the same thing with Katie. But Lindsey has done an outstanding job, and we want to keep supporting her to continue to get better. If you had to pinpoint one thing for both your teams to improve on this weekend, what would it be? Well, the women are heading to another meet, but for the men going into where we're going to once again be hosting the national championship, I think they just got to get out and compete. They've got to know the course. They've made a lot of adjustments to the course here in the last 2 years to get it ready for the national championships. And even with us going up to the Greater Louisville meet, we were able to see some of the places that we really need to attack and make good decisions in the race. And with the women going out and competing again, having a solid effort at a meet time situation.